What sort of lives do we want to live? Do we want to live good and holy lives? Or do we want to live according to the ways of the world? Sometimes we come across people who try to live good and holy lives, but they begin to be influenced with what others think, or what is the latest fashion or style, or they try to fit into the crowd instead of standing out and be oneself. When such persons try to fit in, they have allowed themselves to succumb to pure peer pressure since they want to stay in with the crowd. They want to be accepted. They don't want to be the odd one out. But is this right Christian living? Especially if by succumbing to peer pressure, it might mean keeping silent or not doing anything, even when we see injustice, oppression, and corruption happening. In today's gospel, Jesus chose to not fit in. He could have easily closed one eye, played safe, keep cool, and look away from the injustice and corruption happening in the temple. But Jesus would not put up with such nonsense in the temple. He drove out the injustice and corruption from the holy place and restored the temple to its dignity. As a result, Jesus incurred the wrath of those who were already against him. What about us? Are we going to ignore the injustice, oppression, and corruption happening around us? Are we going to mind our own business and let others do the fighting? May we follow the example of our loving Savior, who showed us what being a Christian is all about by doing what is right and just for the glory of God.